before the storm. Be quiet before the storm. Hello.
Hi.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Guys.
Hey.
I was not ready to start, but now I'm here.
No, we're starting.
Gabby, doing this podcast.
Oh no.
Hello. No, I'm fine. Doing this.
What's going on?
No, it's inside. No, I'm dying inside. No, doing this podcast, I would only say, is sort of like jumping into a very, very cold bath.
Ice plunge.
An ice plunge.
What is it called? Polar bear plunge. Why
What's
do
that?
people do that?
Oh, it's because it's supposed to like test your body and your blood circulates when you're cold.
No, but no. People do it for no. People do it for charity.
Oh, I don't know why people do that.
I don't know how charity gets involved with you jumping in an ice lake.
Oh, like the ice bucket challenge?
That's okay.
That was
That's
like
fun.
American culture right there, guys.
That's made it into the American zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist, and I haven't listened to the last few episodes. We say zeitgeist every
So
single
much.
segment and every single episode.
Do you think we should change this podcast to Le Zeitgeist?
Le Zeitgeist. What is in Le Zeitgeist today? Guys, hi. First
Hi,
off, this is Le
hi.
Podcast.
This is the podcast. I'm Gabby Bryan. That's Zach Senor. I literally swear to God.
I
And
swear it's me.
I
this
swear
time.
it's him. It wasn't him last time randomly.
I have a few paid actors take over my spot sometimes.
We got like a Vegas Zach impersonator for every time he feels tired. So that was that last time. But now he's back.
I do have to say that we recorded an episode yesterday. I don't know if I'm letting them peer too far behind the curtain.
Let him peer.
Okay, hey, then fucking look, all right? Okay, so we
Look,
recorded an
look.
episode yesterday. I worked fully until I just woke up, and now we're recording again. Hell yeah, guys. This is a
Yes. marathon
for me,
Yes.
and I love it, okay? This is what gives me energy. I'm an extrovert.
That's crazy because I'm actually an introvert, I've decided. But Zach doesn't believe that I'm both an introvert or bi. He's like completely against those two claims that I
just don't think, I think I know you better than you know yourself.
Honestly, you do.
Okay, I'm kidding. You could be bi.
I am. Hot take. Here's my hot take. I'm bi. That's my hot take for you guys.
And you know what my hot take is?
What?
Gabby's exaggerating. All right, just because you want huge boobs doesn't mean you're bi.
I think
And I'm not
does.
erasing bi people. Bi people are real in a big way. It's just Gabby. Like I'm talking about.
Every other bi person is bi.
Is bi.
Except for me. I just want jugs.
I think you're.
I want jugs. You know how like sexuality and gender are two different things?
Sure.
Me wanting big fat jugs and being a bi woman are two different planes of reality.
They're not tied up in the same.
They're not tied up in the same bow.
See, I literally
What
don't
happened to
believe you.
bows? Wait. Should I start wearing a bow in my hair?
I think brooches and bows and little cute girly accessories need to make a huge comeback.
Brooches were a big moment where girls sat down as a collective and said rings, necklaces, bracelets, and
Chokers.
earrings and chokers are not enough. We're going to have to add some sort of pinned jewelry onto our little coats. And then to go even further and hold your thought,
have such a
because
big thought.
I know you do. I can sense it. To go even further, brooches didn't even satiate that. They said, what about toe rings?
Oh.
My aunties wore so many toe rings and smoked so many cigarettes, and that's why I am the woman I am today.
Toe rings make me claustrophobic.
I
don't-
get that.
You know what I mean? They're
I get
just like
that.
they're like choking your little toes, and like your toes need to spread, baby. Your toes need to like fucking grip the earth. They do not need to like look good.
Hot take, your toes need to spread, baby.
Hot take, you need to focus on your toe health. All right, guys? Massage your
Aw.
toes. You know what I learned from my
Ew.
aunt who's a physical therapist?
What?
You should take your toes, you should take your hand, and you should like, you know, like what's this called? Clasp them together
Yeah.
with a finger in between each toe. And
Yeah.
it feels like it's stretching it out way too far. But catch this, it feels good.
And that's good for you.
And that's good for me. But that's not the thought I had. I just had a huge inspiration. It shot through me.
What?
Divinity. Okay?
Okay.
If I was Gabby, I would wear a lot more chokers.
You want me in a choker so bad, but you don't understand that I have a long, exceptionally long neck, arguably too long for my body. If you really look at it from a certain angle, don't say it's not true because I know it's true. Okay? Don't fucking tell me it's not true when I know something is true.
No,
I have a long, my neck's too long. So if I have a choker on this, to even point more of a finger at the look at this bitch's long neck, it's just not the move. It's on the roof.
Listen, okay, I have actually 2 points to actually counteract that. This is a debate team. Debate team. Okay, get into the debate. The debate. Gabby, first off, yeah, I'm not denying you have a long neck.
Okay.
You have a very, very, very long neck.
I know.
And an amazing collarbone, but that is famously known as, say it with me, a décolletage. Okay?
Yes.
What the old English and Victorian women would say is a décolletage. I think you have a gorgeous décolletage.
I would do so well back then.
And then my second point is a choker is designed to then cinch the neck.
Yeah, it's kind of a belt for the neck.
So
now
it
that's
does-
a hot take.
I think it would actually,
a choker is a belt for your neck.
but I think it would actually make your neck look like shorter
Really?
because it's stopping the longevity.
I can't even tell you how much I think chokers look bad on everyone.
I think everybody looks like they're in their like slut era when they're wearing. So if you did big eyeshadow, a choker,
Oh my God.
and got extensions again,
Yeah.
then we could be friends.
Zach does this thing where he wants me to be a juicy whore, and I'm not mad at
Sorry.
it sometimes. I
But-
like menswear.
Sorry, you just know the family I'm from. The ladies are all about sort of big hair, big lashes, big boobs personality.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Wait, let's pause and then can you switch chords with Lizzie? I just died in your arms.
All right, guys.
tonight. Whoa. Let's turn you down
I'm
a
like
little
a
bit.
man now.
Okay.
So, okay, back to what I'm saying. I'm from a big family. Okay, I would say my family's tradition is having huge boobs and lashes for days
That
and
is
smoky
your family
eyeshadow.
creed. Your family, what's it called?
Trade.
No, what's it called in England when they have a thing?
My family crest.
Crest.
yeah.
Lizzie was so close. Crest would be in the 4 little squares. You know how a crest always has 4 little. It would be boobs, eyelashes, hair extensions, and lip gloss.
I'm sorry.
That's the Senor family crest.
That's just the dynasty I'm from. You know what I mean? I can't help it. And you know what can I say?
Mine would my family crest would probably be hair products, sunscreen,
Yeah.
White Claw, and boots.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump on that train and say viper pants. You know what I mean? Pants
yeah.
made from the skin of vipers.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would
Like
say.
one of them is like snake skin.
Like if your family was a Game of Thrones house, its animal would be a snake
Yes.
because you guys would also be like in the mix in the court. You know what I mean? Being snakes.
Oh, we would be slithering. Can you imagine my stepmom, my vicious cunt of a stepmom, bless her heart.
I love her, by the way.
She would have the king and the queen wrapped around her little finger. She would have them so emotionally manipulated that our kingdom, our what's it called? Castle would be even, castle would be even better than the actual king's castle.
Oh, I bet. I just know that I'm a third-born male, so in my family, like I could do whatever I want.
Yeah, they
I'm
don't
doing
give a
gay
shit.
sex parties, poisoning people in chalices.
Yes.
That's just all I do.
Chalice is such a good name for a gay son.
Chalice. Isn't that Pete Buttigieg's husband's name?
Chalice. Wow, Pete, welcome back to the pod, guys.
No, Pete Buttigieg's husband's name is Chasten. We get it. You're gay.
We get it. You're gay. You don't have to shove it in our face
fucking
like
face
that.
like that. Chasten. All right.
All right. Pull
yeah.
it back, Gaylord. We get it. Hot take. Pete Buttigieg's husband needs to pull it
Needs
back.
to pull it back. All right. Yeah.
Button it up. Lace it up a little bit. Okay, what are you serving?
Okay,
serving?
everybody wants to know what I'm serving.
Oh, wait,
Are they?
quickly. You know what our podcast is serving? You to rate, review, and subscribe and join our Patreon. Okay, go.
Yeah, please do that. Rate, review, subscribe, scribe your rubs. All right, guys, and look and be our subs.
That was beautiful. Oh,
Sort of a rhyming guy. Guys, first off, what am I serving? Okay,
go.
I am serving you sort of a witch school. Are you there?
Yeah.
You're at a witch school, but it's sort of like a space witch school.
Okay.
Fuse sci-fi and fantasy for a sec. Okay, it's a big meteor in space circling a black hole.
Wow. To think that magic actually extends to space, that's something to get your arms around.
That's sort of
that
something
idea.
that pop culture has never really wanted to invest in, is like, what if there's magic in space?
We're talking about constantly hidden magic in the public eye, magic on Earth, hidden magic. But what we don't talk about, magic in space.
We don't talk about magic in space because space is sort of reserved for science, right?
Yeah.
For shit we know. Oh, the reactor core plugging into the extra dimensional cord. I don't give a fuck about that.
What's with all the cores?
Oh yeah, what's with all these like power cores? Okay,
Yeah.
power crystals. Okay, but in this world, okay, magic school. It's like a huge wizard space school.
Floating.
It's on a meteorite, and that meteorite is orbiting a black hole.
So good.
Are we there? I am in the dorm. Because there's
Yes,
a dorm.
there's dorms.
There's dorm. I'm in the dorm, and I'm simply up there writing in my magic diary.
Right.
Okay, and my magic diary talks back to me, sort of like a Tom Riddleton thing or whatever from Harry Potter. Remember, he used to like in the.
Yep.
But mine answers me, but it's like a bitch.
Yeah. It's like, oh, really?
It's like, I don't know,
Lighten up.
lighten up, fag. I'm like, oh my god. But it really helps me. It really helps me.
Your homophobic magic journal. Episode title: Homophobic Magic Journal.
I have this magic journal. It's homophobic on blast. Okay, but it's sort of like an ancient artifact. It's got like the soul of like a king, and I'm always like, oh, it's so cool, but he's homophobic.
Yeah.
And
But he
can't
cares. But he still cares.
He cares about my life, but I can't change him.
Yeah.
He's always trying to be like, find God. And I'm like, this journal is so magic. So that's what I'm serving.
This journal is so magic.
I'm serving writing in my diary in a dorm at a space school on a meteorite orbiting a black hole. And that's
Yes.
all to say that I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
Okay?
no, I get that. I also like how homophobia exists in both space and magic.
Yeah, let's wave a magic wand, create a new reality, and homophobia still exists.
Wow, it could really cut through anything.
Homophobia still exists. I'm serving you. Homophobia is real. Okay.
Wow, but bi people are not.
Sorry, I don't make the rules. I just tell them like it is. I am serving you I'm serving you something actually really big.
What?
Because we're recording this before the winter solstice.
Yeah.
Okay? Winter solstice is actually in 2 days.
Yeah.
And I think I'm serving you like desolately, like, you know when you're killed and thrown off a boat in the middle of a lake?
Yes.
Say like you go on a fishing trip with a guy.
Never.
Okay, and you're on a canoe.
Okay.
And you're
now
with
back
him,
in.
and
Yep.
you're like reach down to get a drink in the canoe, and he just hits you over the head with the oar. You fall into the water, slowly sinking, blood
Yeah.
a little bit. Okay,
And then blood a little bit, hair kind of like
so
flowing.
that is like what I'm serving right now, because the winter solstice is while you're down there turning into a sort of lake demon, and then ruling that lake, haunting it for generations.
And that is to kind of bring back the fact that magic also exists underwater.
I would say water magic is kind of a huge elemental magic that we're not even talking
We're
about.
not even talking about
Like,
it
we're so-
enough.
enough. Everybody's talking about blood magic. Everybody's talking about fire magic.
I mean, the first thing people want to talk about is blood magic, it feels like. And
Yeah.
we're not talking about water magic, water bending.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're not, and you know, a lot
Okay,
of
this is a Dungeons and Dragons podcast suddenly.
Okay, well, I'm serving you that. I'm serving you sinking to the bottom of the lake because I was killed by a lover.
Have you noticed how I'm holding my coffee? Keep going.
And the winter solstice is sort of me becoming the demon that will now rule that pond for all eternity. Cut to 100 years later, a couple is like flirting by the bay of the lake.
Yep.
I murder them senseless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
I do know what you
I'm
mean.
reclaiming my power, and that's what I'm serving.
I love the idea of even a demon can rule.
Yeah, even a demon can roll.
Even a demon rules.
Even a demon can have sick days. Okay.
Even a demon can be gay.
Hey.
Do you want to know what I'm serving?
Yes.
Okay, I am serving you. Okay, wait.
I'm waiting.
I am serving you a frosting factory. And this is like back in the day. This is 1950s, I'm assuming, when frosting was created ultimately. Like the frosting we know today.
Not like whipped cream.
No, literally no. I'm
shit's
talking about frosting proper. I'm talking about the frosting that comes in little cardboard cylinders, and then you eat it with a spoon, and then you eat a little bit too much, and you're like, I'm gonna either puke or shit
You
my
eat
pants.
it secretly when you're a kid. You
Yes.
sneak into your kitchen, and you're like,
Yes.
Until
So
you're like,
this is So this is like right when the world is kind of coming up with the fact that, oh, we should put frosting in a cylinder,
Yeah.
not in a tube. I mean, this is like this is a universal shift is
The world
happening.
finally
When
realizes.
the world finally realizes we should put the frosting in a cylinder instead of a tube.
Is it a bit of
Yeah. And then the one woman, I'm assuming it has to be, no doubt in my mind, a woman invented this. A woman sat there. I'm that woman
Yeah.
in this world.
in this scenario?
Okay, this is a biopic. Hear me out.
Okay,
This
I
is a
mean, I was
biopic. Big frosting factory. And there's like a head honcho in the office that oversees it.
Yeah.
You know? And he's like, these women are dumb. They don't know anything. They don't know anything except all they know is frosting. All women can know is frosting.
Okay, this is nonfiction.
And
Okay.
this is nonfiction. This definitely happened. And then knock. It's me on his office door.
Yeah.
And I'm in like the tightest frosting outfit you've ever seen.
Can't even describe what I think that would be.
I'm in like white stilettos.
Yeah.
And then like a pencil skirt dress with an apron on top. That is
Yes.
tied so tight my face is purple.
Yeah, and do you have those 1950s pointy cone boobs?
Obviously. What other boobs would I have? In this world, I have big boobs.
Yeah.
And then I have hair that's kind of just like a cartoon mom that like goes and flips up.
Like what
and-
my hair is sort of doing right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I go, I'd like to pitch an idea to you. And he goes, what do you want, you stupid fucking woman? And I said, oh my God. Listen to this. Oh my God. We should put frosting in a cylinder with a lid, but the lid also acts as a container for sprinkles. And he goes, I'm stealing that. I'm pretending like I came up with it. You're fired. I never want to see you here again. And then he makes $1 billion.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're serving that. So would you say that you feel like men are taking credit for your work?
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah. If you didn't imagine me as that guy this whole time, you're high.
You're high and you don't get this podcast.
That was me.
My dream
Gabby
for
was
us.
the homophobic journal.
I was the homophobic Slytherin journal in that. My dream for this podcast is for one day a big time movie producer to listen to it and then just fully produces all these little scenes that we make up.
I know.
And then that's in one movie.
And the movie is sort of like an anthology of all these different chapters. And
Yes.
each chapter is us in a different world doing a different thing.
That
One of
has
us, we're
nothing to do with anything, but everyone's cinched always.
yeah, it's sort of like a gay slut reality.
Yes. It's like what in Sex and the City when they took all of Carrie's articles and they made it a book and then it got published in Paris.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I
I just
know.
think like our movie, like that movie would take place in the same cinematic universe as all of the Pussycat Doll music videos.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Everybody's moist, dewy, sweaty, kind of always wearing something like nothing, always being like, hair is always like straightened but messy.
Yeah. Everyone's always like, shh.
It's a lot of like whispers and breath exhales, like, yeah, see, that's how I know maybe I'm bi.
No, you're not.
Maybe I'm bisexual. Our producer Lizzie just looked at me like,
Hard no. Hard rejection on that one.
I could be bi.
No, you can't.
No.
Hey, what if I was? What would you say about that? Wouldn't you feel awkward if I married a girl? Wow, you just turned my stuff up extremely loud.
Oh.
Listen, I'd love to hear myself
You're
talk.
not bi. And you will be silent.
Your mic
sorry.
malfunctions when you lie. Yeah.
Okay, Pinocchio ass bitch.
No, listen.
What?
If I can accept that you're bi, you need to accept that I'm bi.
No.
You have to.
I just don't think so.
Well, I think like over millions of years of evolution, the wires and alarms are still there. Like that's why I really like the Pussycat Dolls. I love like girls being sluts, like in a magical way, but like it's just not connected to anything like sexual. To
Yeah, but
me.
that's a big part about being gay is liking when girls dress like sluts.
But that's what I'm saying is that like so.
But you're not getting a boner from it.
I would never. Women are like my mother, you freak. Yeah, I would. Ew. What the hell? My mom's a woman. You fucking sicko.
You're gonna talk about my mom like that.
That's disgusting. And before you try to flip the script and say my dad's a guy, I haven't talked to that loser in 10 years.
Literally, fuck him. He's not a guy.
He's not a guy.
He doesn't even
He
exist.
doesn't exist to me. So yeah, you can't flip it on me. No, yeah, I think of all women to be my mother, exceptionally you.
Yeah.
Exceptionally you. Not even especially.
Exceptional you.
No, you're like my sister.
Yeah,
And I've never had a sister, only mean brothers.
that's so true. I've never had a sister. Well, my little brother is a trans man, so, but
You're-
always a brother.
You're much older than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I always wanted a sister, and you're my sister.
I've always wanted a sister because my brothers used to, when I say beat the shit out of me till no avail, like they would literally beat the fucking shit out of me as a kid.
My brother one
sure I was
time
annoying.
closed me in a locker and locked it. And I had to get out. You know, someone had to let me, like a janitor had to let me out. And he was not punished.
Well, he's a guy. What did you want?
He used to punch me so completely dead in the face.
That's why a fraternal twin, girl, like you could take a hit.
I could take a
You
punch.
should see what I do. I'm always, getting gabby.
Zach's really giving it to me, really hitting me dead in the head. What do we have to talk about, Lizzie?
Oh yeah, Lizzie. Sorry, you told us not to do something, and catch this, we immediately did it.
Yeah.
No. I actually, you guys, you didn't do it. That's right. But you didn't do it in a way that I was not expecting, which is I said, make your hot takes quick, just like one quick hot take. And then you did sort of 17 very quick hot takes. So it took the same amount of time, but they were all very quick. You would just sort of say a joke and then say hot take,
Hot take.
which is not the instruction.
We
I'm
tried,
proud of you for
though.
trying.
We
I'm
tried,
proud
we
of-
tried.
This is all about self-improvement.
It is.
self-growth.
This is about self-growth and.
So
Saying
we're
a
talking about
joke.
that. We're talking about self-improvement today.
Saying a joke and then being like, hot take.
Hot take.
is improvement.
I got a journal that's homophobic.
Hot take.
No, guys. What's
what
next?
what do we talk about, Lizzie?
So are there any trends, lifestyle trends, self-care trends, anything like that you, now that we're in the new year, want to bring into the new year? Anything that's you're curious about?
Yes. So actually, right before this podcast started, I got a text message from a spa that says my facial was canceled. So I'm going to say that I'm at a 10 upset because I need that. Okay.
Your skin looks amazing.
Yeah, because
and you're gorgeous.
I literally pour acid directly onto my skin, which makes me want this new treatment that what we were talking about in our group text, a vampire facial.
That's when they take your blood and put it on your face.
That's when they extract your blood from your very own veins, and then they put it in a little needle thing, and then they just like stab it into your face a million times.
Wait, isn't your blood already in your face though?
No, see, that's the good point.
Like, why-
As if to say, what does it do?
What do we put in double blood in there?
I think they double
double down.
they double down. They go blood squared into your own absolute face, and then it makes you look young.
Did I ever tell you about that stem cell procedure I've had once?
No.
I know that sounds insane. It was when I was living in Los Angeles and I was 23. I didn't have dental insurance and my tooth cracked in half because I ate a pound bag of those sweethearts for Valentine's Day.
A really weird fact about Zach is his favorite candy is those like chalk hearts on
they're so
Valentine's
good.
Day, and they're so fucking disgusting.
I love them. They're like rocks. It's like they're sweet little rocks.
And Zach famously has soft teeth,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he'll eat a bag of like 80 of those pieces of chalk.
And I don't savor them. I like powder them. I you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I break. And so my mom, being the nice woman she was, sent me not anymore.
Not anymore, that bitch.
No, she sent me like a 3-pound bag for like Valentine's Day because
Yeah.
my mommy loves me. And
Mommy.
so I, ate them all rapid fire in one sitting.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we
Yeah.
would do. And then I literally was down to like the last 3 and I cracked my tooth right in half, my
Okay.
back molar. So I was in LA.
Love it.
And so I
Hate it.
I went to this dentist and they had the guy was like, this is a new procedure that we just discovered.
The word procedure is so sexual
It is.
somehow.
I find it scary and not sexual, almost clinical and medical.
Oh, I disagree.
Procedure?
Procedure.
That's definitely a violent word.
I'm with Zach on this one.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling the love on procedure.
Listen,
I would say that
and
is
that's okay.
You're just a freak in the sheets. So, okay, I got this stem cell. So they took my blood at the dentist office. Okay, because they had to extract the tooth, but I didn't have enough money to buy a brand new tooth at that moment. So he was like, I have to explain. This is so complicated. So I had this. One day in the future, if I could get a tooth, he had to rebuild the bone bridge on my jaw.
Okay.
Okay. So he took my blood from me in the dentist office, which is weird.
That is actively weird. It's like that one time that Savannah DeSarmo, friend of the pod, she went to the dentist and they immediately put chapstick on her. And that has nothing to do
hot.
with teeth.
That's like
she was
hot.
like, okay, drag me.
So they took my blood, they put it in this little machine, and the machine went like buzzed around a little bit. He took it
Yeah.
out. It completely separated all my natural stem cells from my blood. You saw my blood like separate into two
No,
different
no.
things. And it was like a goo. He picked it up. It wasn't a liquid anymore. He picked up the goo. He rolled the goo, which was my stem cells pure, with bone powder from a cadaver. Like dead, another person.
A dead girl, I'm assuming.
Dead woman,
A murdered
of
woman.
generations, okay, generational women,
Yeah.
in bone powder, wrapped up in my stem cells. I know this sounds like a kooky experiment, and then he put it in my gum ridge, and then he sewed it up, and it healed in one day.
No.
One day. The next day, it was completely healed. He said that the stem cells is like a new procedure they were doing where they immediately
Procedure.
yeah, we know that word's horny to you.
Ooh. Keep going.
I think the same way about the word chartreuse.
Yeah, but everyone feels that way about the word chartreuse.
I guess you're right. That's a cold take.
One of my favorite colors.
Yeah, you are chartreuse.
Oh my god, that's so nice.
And what color am I? Be honest.
I think you're like bright, like hot pink.
I agree. But isn't that crazy?
That
the
is
stem
crazy.
cell thing.
So picture that. Picture you're
And
feeling.
it's healed, and I've had dentists afterwards go, it completely repaired your jaw, like your gum ridge.
What about that? But for your skin.
That's what I'm thinking is like, what if you just like took collagen or something and like rubbed it on your face and like, I don't know, maybe it would like grow more skin and you'd look horrific.
I looked up what a vampire facial is.
Oh my
Do you
God.
want to hear?
Tell us.
Yes, please.
So it's not far from that where they take your blood out and then they like put it through a machine and it splits the blood into like the platelets and then into plasma and then into like red blood cells or something else. And they take like the platelets and the plasma and that's what gets injected into your skin.
And how much
Because-
does it cost?
Oh, $1 million, I'm sure. I will tell you right now.
I also think a
if it
vampire
costs us like
facial.
less than $200,
I'll
don't
get it. I'll literally get it tomorrow.
Between $1,000 and $3,000.
That is such
Your
a
birthday's
big
coming up.
between. Save up.
Oh.
Depending if it's a back alley or like Malibu.
I would like to get that done in a back alley. I would like Edward Cullen to just come on my face, and I feel like
my
that
God.
would do the same exact thing. Have you ever got cum on your face?
Yeah.
I've
Girl, I was born with cum on this face.
oh my god, this baby has cum on its face. It's gonna be gay. I got cummed on the face. The only time I allowed it was when I was already in the shower because I have sensitive skin, just in case I had a
I
flare
think
up.
that would be good for your skin.
I don't know, but he came on my face while I was actively out loud laughing so hard. I couldn't hold it together.
Coming is a gag.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, coming is hilarious every single time, but I don't know how you're expected to take someone coming on your face seriously.
Like how? Like in a shower? Were you on your knees?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I actually, sorry. You know, like during sex, sometimes like you're really in it. You know, the post nut clarity. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
It's like a thing when after
That's for guys.
You don't have that afterwards.
No.
You have post nut delusion. Like you have,
I'm like, ooh, go
I'm in love with you.
I'm in love with you. Every time after I come, I immediately could go to sleep.
That's a natural phenomenon. Every time I come, I have like a hall of shame of all my worst moments that I've ever done in
Oh
my
my
life.
God.
And I'm not the only guy who said that.
Really?
Yeah, after you come and like it's not like immediately like I'm like I come and then it's like like all my
PowerPoint,
all
it's
my
like-
worst times. Like fucking up school presentations, being late. Oh my god, getting fired from Barry's boot camp. Like,
No! That's after you come.
the guy's just sitting there like,
Oh my God.
what's wrong with him?
Are you having a seizure?
In a way, no. It's I think that's a natural phenomenon with guys like post. No, and then when we have like a moment alone. So usually that would be after masturbating when guys have a moment alone after masturbating, they're sort of sitting alone in their room and they're like,
Really?
"Oh,
That's so
no."
No. That's so weird.
It's a natural thing. Yeah.
Would you get a vampire facial?
On my cock. No, I would do it. I actually recently need to. That's for 2023. I need to start getting more into my skin.
Finally. Oh, I was supposed to bring you products and I forgot.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you for not bringing that thing that for pro bono for me.
I
Okay.
would love to help you. As someone who is so into skincare, I've read so many blogs. I've watched so many videos. I know so much about skincare. It's insane. And I've tried every facial. I've gotten lasers to my face. I've gotten syringes to my face. I've gotten dermaplaning, which is when they just like literally shave off your skin.
Jesus Christ.
I've gotten hydrofacials, which is when they inject serum into your skin.
I need to do. See, my whole thing, my entire life has been, what if I just don't try anything?
Yeah, you're a big thing. You're a big advocate for like
Natural.
guys don't have to do anything. You just put absolute bar soap on your face, which makes
No, I
me
use Castile
sick.
soap, which is made of vegetable oil.
If I put Castile soap on my fucking skin, I would be bone.
No,
That's a
I-
vampire facial.
I feel like it's Castile soap. I think I use Castile soap for my laundry, for dishes, for my body. It's for everything, and it's the only soap you could use in a stream, and it won't kill the fish. So that's the right thing to use
How do you know that?
because it's all on webs, like I mean, like online.
A spider told me on his web.
A spider
Come
told
here.
me.
Come here.
Come here. Castile soap is the only soap that you could use.
It's like woven into the web.
I'm like, it's in Cambria.
Oh my god, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Okay. Wait, did Dr. Bronner make Castile soap?
Yeah, well, I don't know if he invented it, but his brand is the most famous.
You know what I want to talk about eventually, it doesn't have to be today, but eventually, is Dr. Bronner's cult.
His sex call.
Yeah, I think that's something I think we should do
A deep dive.
a deep dive. We should do some research, and then one entire episode should be committed to Dr. Bronner's
To like a
cult.
takedown of Dr. Bronner.
Yeah, I've been
I
writing
agree.
him into a lot of jokes recently, and I think we need him in the
Zeitgeist.
correct.
Well, we are literally, our brainwaves are on the same ping. I don't know. They're pinging the same note. You know what I mean?
My facial better not be fucking canceled.
Well, I need to start doing the laser things. I need to start because I feel like men, I view that like only girls need to do that.
Go into that.
Why I think that?
Why do you think men
Well,
don't
not
care
gir-
about skincare?
I don't think girls, sorry to gender it, but I'm gendering it. I think that like people who are obsessed with skincare seem to, anecdotally from me, be the ones who struggle the most with skin problems.
But you always say this.
is it
As if
correlation
to-
or what is it?
No, you ignore the fact that we have to wear makeup, a whole new layer to society.
That's true.
That you don't have to deal with. So we naturally have more skin problems because we're literally putting mucky paint all over our face.
Literally mucky paint.
Literally mucky, muddy paint onto our
looks good, though.
face. It looks great, and I'm not denying that. I mean, when I was growing up, I had this one foundation called CoverGirl Mousse. Yep, Lizzie almost just cried.
Yeah.
Is it like thick?
It's
mousse.
It's mousse. it's what you think it is.
It's picture chocolate mousse, but it's foundation, and it comes in like a jar,
That sounds like so.
and then we would just put it on our hands, our dirty hands, and then like push it into our pores.
Oh, it sounds like
I've
that would
never-
clog your pores in 1 millisecond.
I think it's still in my pores to this day. Like
That's what all these
it's like-
treatments are for. Is
It's
to
literally to
extract
get
it.
that mousse. It's literally like a cock, like actual like you could re-put a nail in your face. It's a cock. I recently re-caulked my bathtub.
By yourself?
Yeah, I'm like when you tell me I'm not bi and then I behave so much like a woodworking lesbian, I think that's something you have to look into.
Sorry, I just feel like girly girls who are straight can do construction.
I disagree.
I also fundamentally disagree with what I just said too.
There's no way what you just said is true.
It's just like a gay guy can't do construction either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just simply won't do it. Yeah,
I could fix things.
Wow, I guess you're a lesbian.
No?
Gabby, this is a lesbian podcast for lesbians. I'm kidding. This couldn't be more for people who like men. I just have to be
yeah, across the board. Okay. So
I would get a vampire facial.
you would.
I want you to give me stuff. I want you to laser. I'm 28, guys. I'm
You
about
have to
turn
invest
20.
money into this. This is what
You
you're
can't just
talking
give
about.
me like trickle down economics. Give me all your shit.
Yeah, but I always have done that.
Yeah, but I never used it.
Exactly.
But now I'm ready to.
Exactly.
I have retinol cream.
Your retinol cream that you got, your mom, Zach's mom, Tracy, shout out,
Hi.
smuggled in Mexican tretinoid.
Crema.
That is literally 1% tretinoid, which is so fucking strong. Do not, I repeat, do not put that on your skin.
I did already.
You did?
Just a little bit because online it said test it to see how it affects your
And
skin.
how did it go?
Doesn't hurt. Feels soft.
Oh, maybe that's because you've been using raw Castile oil on your skin.
My
You
skin
could
is
probably survive anything.
Yeah.
Okay, then use that.
Well, I'll do a little bit of, what if you take your retinol cream and you mix it with another moisturizer and then use that as like a.
Never mix it outside. No, what you're gonna do? You put
I don't
retinoid.
know nothing.
You put tretinoid, and that which is the most intense retinoid. Ivory Girl is like literally has their glasses on and is taking notes.
They're like
You put that on your skin, bone dry. Your skin
dry,
has to
not,
be
not even after shower.
shower, wash your face. Make sure you wash your face. Pat it, let it dry. Do an errand, let it dry. It has to be bone dry. And then you put on your tretinoid. You let that get bone dry. And then you put on moisturizer. And if that's too much for you, you go back to the beginning, wash your face, let it be bone dry, put on moisturizer, let that dry. Then you put tretinoid, then you put the same moisturizer on top. And that's called the sandwich method.
You know a lot about this.
Yeah, I should be a skincare influencer.
You literally could. You could. We should just stop doing what we're doing and get into spa.
Okay, end the podcast.
click, bye. No, yeah. So thank you, Gabby. I will actually do that because my skin is just starting to look a little weird right now.
You need some zhuzh.
Ow. I can say that about me, but you can't. You know what I mean? What if I said that to you?
You asked me.
Exactly, but I wanted you to say like.
You asked me.
I wanted you to say no notes. It looks gorgeous. Guys would die. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't want you to be like, yeah.
Listen, no notes. You do look gorgeous.
I haven't been not sleeping and drinking a lot the last week or two.
And that famously makes everyone's skin gray. I mean, I think my skin is horrific right now.
I don't know. It's just like it's getting a little pory. I look like a drug addict. My skin is all like.
You don't.
I don't. You know, everyone knows exactly what I mean. We all see those mugshots.
You watched the first episode of the second release of the Meghan and Harry doc, and I need you to talk about it. Go.
About what I saw? Okay, actually, so Meghan, you listen. She is so likable yet unlikable at the same time.
Yep.
This girl, I feel for her. I do, and I want to make that for the record. I feel for her for being put in that situation. I also, a huge part of me, doesn't understand why she wasn't just like, "Hey, fuck you guys." Like if that was me, and I was her,
And you are.
and I am her.
Surprise! I've been doing a podcast with Meghan.
I know, this is just how I get it out. I'm wearing a voice changer.
Remember that SpongeBob episode when they go into the voice box?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
Fuck.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, I understand she was going through all that, but I guess maybe as an American, I just don't give a flying fuck what these tabloids say and what these like fucking the British, the pale inbred British public think.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I would be like, oh. I don't care.
Exactly. And at one point, Harry literally says that. He goes, you know, when it was my mom dealing with this, paparazzi would chase you and blah, 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 blah. And now it's all online. And then there's just montages of them Googling themselves.
Yeah.
Look.
Stop,
Don't look
look.
at it. She's like, I can't believe the press said that about me. Don't look.
Or I would literally like post videos online being like, look at this thing they said about me. You know what I
LOL.
mean? Like I would have fun with it. I'd be like, they say I'm a bitch, but they don't know how much of a Harry get up. Like I would play into
make it fun.
I would
Get
make
a
it
TikTok.
funny. Yeah, I would just like not. I just wouldn't give a flying fuck.
Also, no one believes anything the fucking British press says anyway. It's literally a joke. That's the whole thing, is that they're assholes. Don't look.
The whole thing was giving me anger fantasies. Like it was giving me like if I was her in that situation,
Yes.
I would go like blast into the royal, I don't know, office caf. I don't know if they have like a cafeteria where all of them kind of mingle.
The
You know what I
Castle
mean?
Calf.
Like the like cafe. You know what I mean? Like Royal Cafe. I would
Royal
like
Cafe.
literally burst in there. I would be like, Kate, over here right fucking now.
Get in front of me right now,
and
Kate.
I want everyone to see. I think you're kind of a fucking bitch.
I think you're being a real big bitch.
And I don't give a fuck, because Harry is on her side, and Harry so like the second I was with Harry, I'd be like, we should go. He'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hi, Elizabeth. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Love you in lime green.
I love you in lime green. It's your look. I love you, Kate. You can go fucking get hit by a bus.
Kate, you're a wicked little bitch.
You
Kate
know-
looks wicked. The thing about Kate is that she looks wicked.
If I was her, if I'm Megan, I would go to Kate. I would fucking corner her in cafe. Okay,
I'd say,
I would
from LA,
go.
bitch. I'll rock your ass.
I would like throw a drink in her face. Imagine the picture.
Oh my
That
God.
would be so fucking awesome. I want to see that bitch. I would throw a drink in her face and I'd be like, I want you to get hit by a bus. But the worst part about that is that I wish it would have been a double-decker bus.
Yeah,
I
wish
want
the
you
bus
annihilated.
Was even bigger. I wish it was one of the 2-floor buses that you British people love.
For some reason, love. Okay, shut up.
I turned on them. Here's the thing. Here's the issue for me in this, and you will see the farther you get along in this series. And I can't believe you didn't finish it because I couldn't stop. I turned on Meghan and Harry so much. Mostly, actually, I didn't even turn on Harry because he's just like ultimately wants a normal life.
He's actually sort of winning me over more and more.
Yeah. The more it goes through, he's like, listen, this shit is crazy. I've had to deal with this forever, and I just want to be in LA.
And I just can't help but think that Diana would be very proud that he left.
Yes,
Not to be-
Diana's
not to be a
probably
serious
loving
daywad.
it.
I know, but like she would love it if he was like, fuck you all, and then they're like more famous.
Yes.
It's like they are literally what the royal family was worried about is like the shifting power dynamic.
Yes.
It was like a self-fulfilling prophecy. They made it happen.
They literally made that happen. And here's the thing about Harry is like, I mean, he's always been the royal, so he's always been treated weird. And then he moved to LA next to Oprah and Ellen, and no one gives a flying fuck about him. Harry is like the 30th most famous person in America. Like literally, no. If you saw him in a grocery store, you'd be like, "Oh, it's Harry."
I'm like, cool.
No one would give a shit.
That's the beauty of America. You know what? All we care about is Instagram followers. Okay,
Yes.
that's all we
Harry,
care about.
Bunk up your follower count, or we don't care about you.
I don't care about what you've done for the world. I don't care about what family you're from.
Don't care.
All I give a fuck about
is your body
is your ratio.
on camera.
Is your body on camera and your ratio. How many people are following you?
A crowd would literally stab Harry in the face to just have 5 minutes with Kim Kardashian.
That is so true.
I would
I would
knock him over. I would throw him to the wolves.
I just like, I don't know. I'm starting to really find Harry attractive after watching this, even though he does look like
I think he
a
looks like a
thumb from
puppet.
those movie Thumb Wars.
Yes.
Yeah, like
fuck or Thumbtanic.
or,
Really good.
or Bat Thumb.
Oh
That
my
genre
God.
of movies. Have you ever heard?
I have not.
You should just type
I'll do
in
my
while we're
research.
talking the Thumb War movies. It's like all these remakes of movies.
Yeah, but you're watching Titanic tonight, so you should really watch Thumbtanic
Thumbtanic.
before it. I actually only recently watched Titanic for the first time because I had seen Thumbtanic so many times, and I'm like, I know the story.
I literally know the story.
I
Let's
know the
watch
story.
it.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's-
God.
it's
Sorry.
so-
The images just came up for me.
They're
Everyone
horrific.
Google Thumbtanic.
Wow.
When they're having sex in the car and they're two thumbs.
Oh, it's so
and
funny.
and that's sliding down. It's
Honestly,
so
one of the
funny.
funniest ones is God Thumb.
What's that one?
It's The Godfather, but they're all thumbs.
Oh yeah. I mean what a franchise. I would rather meet the person who started the Thumb franchise than Harry.
I literally, hands down,
Yeah,
thumbs
like,
down.
Thumbs thumbs down. But
Uh,
here's the thing. Here's the thing about Megan that kind of
Go.
grinds my gears, because I'm a big fan of hers, and I really liked her, and I was like, how cool that a LA actress that no one literally gives a flying fuck about. The show Suits never even aired on TV. I'm convinced. I don't know. I think it might have been on like public radio or something. I don't think anyone's
We
ever
talked about
seen
this
that.
last week where we were like white collar. It's white
Exactly. Yeah. So she's like, no one gives a fuck about her, and that's what I love. This random fucking girl from LA becomes a princess,
So the
and
American
then
dream.
just explodes the royal family. Like, cool. That on paper, amazing. But then now cut to this documentary, and she's being a little much.
She is being much.
She's being a little much, and she's being like, I had no idea that the press was going to talk shit about me. Yeah, you did.
She's being a little bit like holier than thou. Like, can I have two realities? Can I have two wolves in me at once?
Yeah.
And that would be, I believe that she's right, but I do think she's being annoying.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. And she's also like, she's spinning these two narratives that she had no idea anything about the royal family, and she had no idea that the press has blah, blah, blah. And then there's the other side where her and all of her friends are like, she's like, I'm going on a date with Prince Harry, and they're all like, ow! Like, remember all the best friends were talking about how they were freaking out?
Yeah, like they.
And she was like, they were on the phone screaming and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, so you did know. You did know that it was a big deal that you were going out with a prince.
Also, oh my God, you know what I thought? I got to the letter part with her dad. You know,
Oh,
she
yeah.
sent that letter to her dad. First off, I have a lot of problems with that. One, why did you send it like that?
Call him.
Literally call him. It's like, and then Kate Middleton, she said the queen, and they were like, is that who she said suggested to write the letter?
Yeah.
She was like, why don't you write a letter? And then it gets leaked immediately. I think that Kate was trying to fuck her over.
Yes.
If her and William suggested, why don't you write a letter to your
Why don't you
estranged
write a
father?
letter? I know it's 2021 and no one has ever written a letter in 90 years. But why don't you take this opportunity in life when there's email and stuff to write your dad a letter and put it in the mail?
What the fuck? Fly to America and go to his house.
Take your private plane paid by taxpayers
Hair dollars.
and go visit your dad.
First off, get your brother-in-law plugs. Maybe Kate
Dad-
would like you if you took the initiative and did
if you
that.
took the initiative and started giving everyone makeovers, because Megan's style is impeccable.
And Kate, I literally
Kate looks
hate
like
Kate Upton.
shit.
I hate Kate Upton.
She looks
She's
like
so
shit.
shitty.
Her name's not Kate Upton. Her fashion is horrific.
She.
But okay, and then
We are
and
drinking the haterade this week.
we are, and that's okay. That's okay.
It's okay.
But okay, yeah. So Megan, so they're all just like so upset that the press is talking shit about them. Blah 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 blah. Like, grow up. Who cares? Have you ever been on Instagram?
Yeah, people talk shit like all the time, and it's whatever.
My comment section is horrific.
Like, it's fine.
I've never been like, oh, I'm gonna leave the royal family.
You should make a fucking
'Cause some
Netflix documentary
troll-
about you on
Yeah,
TikTok.
I'd be like, how about this? Some user 1369 told me he was gonna fuck me till I die.
You curled up on a
the
bed
British
with-
press was so bad, Megan. Oh, you got death threats? I get like 30 death threats on every.
It's because she's 37.
comedy.
She never had form spring. She never had.
She doesn't
never
get
had
it.
internet bullying that we all went through fire.
Yes.
Okay. Not to
That's
say
the thing
you should
where
cyberbully, but you know what
Harry was like, yeah, the press sucks. Like, chill.
I mean. Yeah, that's fine.
Chill. But what kills me is that they're like, oh, now we finally live a normal life in LA. And then while there's voice over them being like, finally we could live free. And they're walking down this path and they go, look, our private beach. You don't live a normal life. There's one scene where she's crying in a chair with an Hermes blanket on it. That blanket is like $5,600.
Jesus Christ.
You do not live a normal life now.
You should have stayed there because now we hate you.
Now we hate you.
Okay.
We have to escape England because it's so bougie. So let's move next to Ellen.
I would have just simply stayed in the royal family. It's not literally the old days. They can't do a single thing to you. Right? Like, could they? If I literally was in the royal calf, inside the palace, you know what I mean? And I was like being like, fuck
Royal-
you guys. I think this is fucking stupid.
Royal cocktail hour.
You know what I mean? And then Harry would be like vibrating if I said
Yeah,
that.
he'd
I
love
would
it.
have been like, listen, guys, me and Harry are gonna go make out on the steps of the fucking palace. And I'd be like, come on, Harry.
Now.
And he'd be like, oh, okay.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing
That
too.
would be that's my gay reality.
And he's like and she was like, oh, the formalities like exist behind the scenes and exist in real life. Yeah, but also they all go clubbing all the time. Like that's a thing too. Like they're like just go over their house, go over Kate and William's house, and be like, hey,
Hi.
what the fuck is going on? Why do you have to not talk to them at all and then go make a documentary? Being like, my brother was an asshole to me. We haven't talked. Go over his house.
I just want Meghan Markle to show up like at 3 a.m. with a bottle of Jack and 2 cigars.
And go like this. What the fuck did you just say to me?
I imagined her a lot more threatening. Like, Kate, come down here.
No, why
you
don't-
and me are gonna share a drink.
No, let's talk.
And she or not cigars. I just want to see like Meghan Markle like really intimidatingly like light a cigarette with a Zippo.
Yeah.
Like 2 in her mouth
And,
and,
like,
giving one to her.
Yeah.
And being like, so I hear
I
you have
hear-
some shit to say about me.
I hear you've been running your fucking mouth
And
in the castle.
Kate Middleton would be like, no, Meghan, I love
Meghan,
you. I love you.
we
Cut
were
the
such a good-
fucking shit.
Cut the fucking shit, Kate.
She takes a shot.
What? You think you're fucking better than me? Listen, you skinny little piece of shit. You think I won't fuck you up?
This is a butterfly knife, okay? Harry gave me a butterfly knife when we were in Australia, okay? I'll cut you till you're dead, all right? Yeah.
I'll cut you up so bad you'll never be able to show your face in this town.
So that's what I wish I could do. Like, I wish I could, like, take over Meghan Markle's body and do that.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I wasn't allowed to leave my house. Get on Twitter, bitch. It's the future.
Catch this? A gun. Get a gun. Those paparazzi will leave you alone, bitch.
I bet you if you walked out of your fucking cottage with a revolver, with a shotgun, with fucking deer buck in it or whatever it's called, and you lit those paparazzi up, I promise you you'll get good
promise
press
you.
from now on. Grow up, point a gun at a pap, and be an adult.
On that note, it's time for closing arguments.
Okay. I think Meghan would like us if she because Meghan, I want you to know we do like you. This is like us roasting our friend.
Yeah, but I don't like her anymore. She seems like a fucking dork.
Well, yeah, she's a
She
dork.
seemed like a cool girl in the beginning, and now she's like she feels like a stuck-up dork to me.
My closing thought about this whole topic.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this happened for you guys, but when I was watching that documentary, I could not really click in because it was making me jealous because I want to be part of all that drama. I want to be
I get
Meghan
that.
Markle. I want to have a wedding. I want to be the first gay guy
Yeah.
in a royal family because I want to see the royal family squirm. I want to see them be like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Do we say no to gay because then the world will hate us? Or do we
Yes.
have to change everything? And them on their toes trying to figure out what's going on. And then it say they hate the gay people. We become rich and famous because they hate gays.
Exactly.
And say they love it. We become rich and famous because, I couldn't help but just being across the table from Queen Elizabeth going, bitch, it's you and me. You're a skank. I fucking love you.
I fucking love you. I love your vibe. Yeah,
and she
but-
would love me.
Well, I'm really hoping that Kate and William's first son is going to be gay. I think that would make a lot of sense
Oh,
because he seems like a little queen.
of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. He's gay.
He's
that
gay.
one picture, you could tell.
Yeah, totally. That one picture of him like he's a little gay boy.
He's a little gay boy, and that's all right.
And he better suck up to Auntie Meghan because she knows Beyonce.
Because that's so big. Shit's so big.
Yeah.
Do you have any closing arguments?
My closing argument is I'm really gonna look into getting a vampire facial. I want to look into getting buccal fat removal,
What
which
is buccal?
Leah Michelle just did. That's when you kind of suck out of the fat in between your cheek and your jaw, and it gives you that like. Look, Lizzie did the face as I did the face, which is to say every girl knows about this.
Absolutely.
that
Chrissy,
seemed-
Chrissy Teigen also got the buccal fat.
Chrissy Teigen
removed.
got it.
Bugle? Like
Demi,
the chips that you put on your fingers?
They're not bugle. It's not bugle removal.
Different,
Where you-
different.
You can do bugle removal.
I
at
can't
home.
get them off. You know when you do bugle fingers and like you can't get them off, so you need to get bugle removal. Help me. I can't get it off.
Bugle removal.
I'll help you.
I want that. Demi Moore got bugle fat removal. It looks bad on her. Emrata got it. It looks good on her. It really depends on your face.
Wait, isn't it? But I feel like that bugle removal would be like the meth look.
Yes.
You know, like when this part like goes away
That's-
when someone does meth.
Correct.
That's what
Oh,
it is.
and that's what they want.
Yeah, it's when they're skinny.
Oh,
Yeah.
meth mouth.
It's no, it's not, it has nothing to do with your mouth. It's meth face.
Meth
Yeah,
face,
like
meth
a-
cheeks.
Meth
Cheeks.
cheeks. Meth cheeks.
It's like, you know when celebrities used to go, especially Mary-Kate and Ashley, would go like this
Yes.
and I post for pictures like this. That's what I want. So I want that.
I'm doing that. That's my closing
I
argument.
want that. I want that or a Peloton treadmill, and that's my closing argument. You know, it's the new year, and I'm excited for this year. I think a lot of great things are going to happen this year.
Me too. I'm very, very, very excited for this new year.
And by the time this episode comes out, I'll know if I have a Chihuahua or not.
Oh my god! And I'll have a cat. Maybe we can make a mate.
Ew. And make a cat dog.
Has anyone tried?
No one's tried.
No one's tried. All right. So I guess give me wings.
Yeah.
So do you want to go first?
I'll go first. Zach, your face looks great. And I know you're sensitive about your skin right now, but like you're already at a 10. And when I put some vitamin C serum on you, you're going to like shoot to a 15. Do you know what I mean? Like you're already great. And then if you get vitamin C and buccal fat removal, you're going to look like sickening.
Sickening. I want to get also the jaw, like the dermal injection. So
Yeah,
like my
like
jaw
Zac
looks bigger.
Efron.
Yeah.
Zac Efron is loving telling people that he broke his jaw and it's muscle buildup. You're a liar.
It's literally it's such a lie.
You're such a big fat liar.
Just admit it, dude. It's fine.
You know, like it's
We're
cool.
okay. Yeah.
It's good. It looks bad though. Zach, your body's amazing. Your personality is amazing. Your face is amazing. Your style has evolved and is looking amazing. You're wearing hats, which look amazing. You're hilarious, which is amazing. And you're amazing.
I think you're cool. I love you.
I love you.
May I?
Yeah.
Gabrielle.
L.
Okay. Gabrielle. I think
Okay. Okay.
that every time I see a photo of you, or sometimes I'm listening to our own podcast because I'm a freak.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to be like, what are those two whores up to? Us.
And
I hear your voice and I hear your laugh and I hear the twisted little things you like to say.
Yeah.
And I go, there's something in this girl that I like. Okay. There's something big. You have some big ball energy. All right.
Cool.
Okay. Big, not big dick, tiny dick, big balls.
That's a very specific energy. That's big ideas, no action.
I think you're simply
I think you're simple.
I think you're simply complicated. Okay. No, I'm kidding. I think that I am lucky to have met you and have you as my friend. I can't wait for the rest of our lives together.
Yeah.
We could have boyfriends, but I think we should get married.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I think that I should have an engagement ring here with whatever husband I choose, and then another engagement ring on this side,
On
which
the
is
right
you.
hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. And they could be rose quartz. I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, and then we have our two houses with a connecting solarium.
Ooh, this bitch has the ideas. Okay. So Gabby, I love you.
I love you too. And
I'm
Lizzie, you are living my brunette fantasies. As I said to you before, you did the journey from blonde to brunette so perfectly and flawlessly.
Thank you.
I love you.
Love
I love
you.
having you here.
Stop.
Like we are performing for you.
We are in many ways
Yeah.
performing for you.
Sometimes I say a joke and I look at Lizzie like,
And I laugh.
I would say I've been death staring at Lizzie the whole time.
Well, and I try to look at the video camera, so not to make there be pressure that you have to perform to me, but I have been watching the whole time.
No,
We're
but we like
performing
performing
for
to you.
We
Okay.
like performing to you. I would say that if Gabby is jelly and I'm peanut butter, you're a big glass
Skinny.
of water.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like a loaf of bread.
Oh, no.
I was gonna say the bread.
No, you're the glass of water, because you know how sometimes when you eat a PB&J, it's like too thick. And because that's like us. We're a lot. And we're like too much. I would say. And when you're eating a peanut butter and jelly, you're like, oh my God. Like,
Your hydration.
you are
I
hydrating.
wash it away.
You wash
Yeah.
it away. You keep it going.
I do.
You make people able to eat the entire sandwich.
You're right.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God, you are right.
I'm right about that.
No, you're right. And finally, our listeners,
You're
our
a whore.
French 69s, you're all whores. I mean, it can't get better than that. Please rate, review, and subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram.
At Gabby is Brian, at Quack Wacko. Come
At
see
La
our shows
Podcast
live.
Podcast. Come see us
We
live.
post all the time about where that's at on our Instagram.
If you are active on Instagram or you leave a great review, DM us and you'll be our surrogate of the week.
Literally, guys, I love you. The fact that you've joined us here is amazing. I know we talk a lot of shit about the UK.
Yeah.
We want to live there.
No, we love everyone in the UK. You don't understand.
We're Anglophiles.
We're so into the royal family because we're on the people's side.
So why don't you take that with a grain?
So why don't you
take
put
with
that
a
in
grain
your
of Worcestershire
pipe
sauce or
and
whatever?
smoke it? Why don't you fry that up with your fish and
With
your
your fish and your
chips?
sticks or whatever.
And I think our sticks, Jesus Christ, you animals. I think our surrogate of the week should be Ben.
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 Thank you so much for what you do.
And Ben sends us the most hilarious little DMs.
It's so funny.
Ben, you are carrying our child this week.
And I don't know how that's going to work, but you know what? The science is right on the edge.
If anyone could figure out how to carry our child, it's a gay guy.
It's literally going to be you.
It's
All
gonna
right?
be you, Ben.
So
And finally,
goodbye.
bye.
Ah,
Ah.
bye. Happy New Year.